So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up your Hermes agent. So I actually have my Hermes agent set up in Hostinger. So first website you want to go to is hostinger.com. And Hostinger is basically a web hosting service, but they do also offer virtual private service. So that's what you need if you want to have your agent on 24/7, basically in a server environment. They also offer a very easy one-click installation, and they actually also offer OpenClaw installation. That's kind of where I started with them. I started with an OpenClaw, and then obviously when Hermes came out, decided to go and test that out as well. You can also buy domains. You can also have your emails and websites all linked up through here. But when you get to the hosting website, and I just logged in because I already have an account. After you've created your account, you want to scroll down to the bottom and you go ahead and click VPS. And when you get into the VPS, you can create a brand new VPS if you want to. It's fairly easy. If you already have a VPS, then it's a matter of clicking manage and adding your Hermes agent to that particular Docker manager. So when you get to your Docker manager, you want to go ahead and click catalog. And within the catalog section is where you will be able to find the Hermes agent, where you can install it with just one click. So you type in Hermes, and there it is, Hermes agent. And you can go ahead and select that. And it's going to ask you for your username and your password. You can just leave it as Hermes, or you can change it to whatever you want. But you want to make sure that you store this password somewhere safe, and that because you're going to need it to log in. So for the purpose of this example, I'll just go ahead and copy this and then just keep this as Hermes for now. So I'll just label it 1 because I already have another one set, and confuse the 2 that I have, and then just click deploy. And it's that simple. Once it's deployed, you're going to then be able to walk through the installation process of setting up your preferred communication portal, if it's using your Telegram, if it's using your WhatsApp, so on and so forth. All right, so my Hermes agent has been set up, and now what I want to go ahead and do is basically get ready to set it up. So it's at the very top here, this is the latest one. What you do next is you want to go ahead and click open. And it's going to ask for that username. So it was Hermes1 and the password. And that will be able to open up the Hermes instance here and head and start installing all the different pieces of Hermes agent. So I recommend going ahead and selecting the quick install or quick setup. You just press enter. And then on this page, it's going to ask you for what LLM provider you want to use. If you have OpenRouter, you can go ahead and create an account at OpenRouter and get over 100 plus models, and you just add in some tokens and you get an API key, and you're able to switch back and forth between multiple models. Since I already have OpenAI Codex, which is I'm paying $20 a month for that, so you're basically your ChatGPT subscription, and that is the LLM that I use from my Hermes agent. So once you select the OpenAI Codex, press enter. It's going to give you this link here, and you want to copy the code first. And when you open this link, it's going to send you to OpenAI. Going to go ahead and sign in, and it's going to ask for that code on the next page. So basically, it's like authenticating to make sure it's who you say you are if you have an account with OpenAI. Click continue, and now it says you may close the window. So we're going back here. There we go. And now it's giving us which models you want to use. So I want to go ahead and use GPT 5.5. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll just keep it local for now because it's on our VPS server. And then next up is set up the messaging. So how do we want to chat with Hermes? Telegram is probably the easiest one that a lot of people use. So I recommend you use Telegram. It's very quick and easy to set up, but you can also have Slack. You can do WhatsApp. You can do SMS. If you have Twilio, you can do Google Chat. There's a lot of other ways you could chat with your Hermes agent, but Telegram is the fastest and cheapest one. So a lot of people use Telegram. So you press the spacebar button, get that check mark in, and then press enter. And now at this part is where we set up our Telegram for Hermes. So what we need to do here is we need to get a Telegram bot token, and I will walk you through that. So when you get to Telegram, you want to go ahead and search bot father. And bot father is basically what Telegram uses to help you set up your bot. It'll give you that code that our Hermes agent is looking for during the setup. And when you get here, you want to press slash and then, right there. You want to press slash and new bot. New bot is us creating a new robot instance to chat with. Once you create that, it'll say, please choose a name for your bot. So let's just go ahead and call it Agent X. Okay. And now we need a username, and it always has to end with the bot at the end of the name. So we'll go ahead and say agent underscore X underscore bot. See if this one is available. Oh, it's taken. So we got to find something unique. Agent underscore X underscore 55 underscore bot. Press enter. And there we go. So now we're given this token. This is the token that we need for our Hermes agent that it asked earlier. And I'll delete this token after this video, but you want to make sure you store this token somewhere safe. So we'll go back to Hermes, and at the very bottom there it's asking for the token. I just right click, press paste. You won't see it, but that's usually how you get it in this terminal, and then press enter. And now it is going to ask you for the allowed user ID. So to get to the user ID, we'll go back to Telegram. So to get your user ID in Telegram, you want to go ahead and find the user bot. And so you just want to type in user info. And this is the bot you're looking for. And when you click on this bot, you want to press slash, or you want to type in slash start, and it'll be able to give you your user ID. Once you get that number, you go back to your Hermes agent, you copy and paste it in here. I've already, okay. Let's go back. So to get your user ID, you want to go ahead back into the search bar here and type in user info. And this is the bot that you are looking for. And I'm not going to share mine, but once you type in once you find this bot, you type in slash start, and it will be able to give you your user ID. Once you get that user ID, copy it and then paste it back into your Hermes agent. And again, I'm not going to share my number because I've already saved it for my other Hermes agents. So after I posted my number in here, I go ahead, and the next thing that it's going to ask me is use your user ID as your home channel. And you want to say yes. So you type in Y and press enter. And that is pretty much it. We're ready to go. We can chat with our Hermes agent. So we'll go back to Telegram. And now we'll go ahead and find our bot and see if we can chat with it. So if you recall, our bot's name was agent underscore X underscore 55 underscore bot. And there it is. I want to click on him or her. And now we can press start and slash start. And you're going to start seeing at the very top here, we'll start saying typing. So that means it's going through the commands. It's making sure that we have the OpenAI instance ready to go. And then I'll just type in hi. And it's going to type back and respond. Hi, I'm your Hermes AI assistant. I can answer questions and help you with automating your tasks. So that's how you set up your Hermes agent. This is just setting it up the fastest way, the easiest way I've seen out there. Now, to make it even more powerful, in some of my previous videos, what I've shared is giving it more tools, giving it the ability to make phone calls with something like Agent Call, giving it the ability to read your email. You can give it access to YouTube, all through APIs. And those APIs, you want to store them in your Hostinger environment and not on your actual, like, don't paste your APIs in the chat box. Just go back to your Hostinger box over here, click manage, and then if you scroll to the very bottom where it says environments right here, this is where you can start adding your environment API keys. So hopefully you learned something there, and it was fairly a quick setup, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video.